Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am so excited to finally try the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette. So today I am going to try my very first Jeffree Star Cosmetics makeup. This is one of his eyeshadow palettes. So I believe this one came out early this year, which was around summertime in America, but now we started getting this in New Zealand because it's coming into summer. So first impression, the packaging is really great. I love the yellow. It's very out there, it's very loud, it screams summer, and it also has like that rubber embossing, which I thought was a good touch. So it is a cardboard packaging and it's fairly thin, so you could get away with taking this traveling. So this whole palette contains 1.95 grams of product, which is more than the average one. Usually average eyeshadow palettes would contain 70 grams to probably 80-90 grams, but this one has got more. This is quite expensive in New Zealand, but then if you think about how much product you get, it still comes out quite cheap. If you open the palette, it comes with a very thick film, which I could definitely use as like a mixing palette because this one is very sturdy, like you could cut someone with this. And here is the eyeshadow palette. Again, it's so pretty. The pen size are huge and I love the color selection. Actually, you have like 3 pop-up colors and you have that pink, and you could go either very bold, very neutral, or just glam. And I love the fact that in the middle you have all those shimmery metallic shades, which, oh my god, it's so pretty. Comes with 15 shades. You got a huge mirror, which I like. I actually don't have any look in mind, but I really wanted to play with this and maybe create like a summery look. So I'm going to swatch the bright colors. And this is also the first time that I am trying Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I have not tried any of his products before. So here are the bright colors. As you can see, the blues there are quite vibrant, but looking at it on camera, it kind of looks the same shade. I swatch Splash and Submerge, and from afar they do look similar, but this one is a lot darker than this. So here are the swatches. I know they're terrible, as you guys know I'm really bad at swatching, but here is Splash. Actually, here is Submerge, which is the lighter yellow. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, here is Splash, which is like the sky blue, and this is the somewhat neon green, which totally looks different now that I swatch it. And then you have the yellow, which is not that vibrant. I was expecting it to be like true to the pan, but it could look different on the eyes. And there's the pink one, which is called Bitch. And now I am going to swatch the metallic shades, which I'm pretty sure is going to be bomb. So I really want to swatch this Cold Lick, and then we have Filthy Rich, Plunge, and Snatch, and Divine. And oh my god, look how pretty they look, especially that gold shade, and they are very, very pigmented, which I would hope for because it looks pigmented in the pan, but that is so pretty. Oh my god, I can't even tell you guys how pretty they are in person. And look how much product you still get, because usually when you swatch shimmers, once you swipe the product comes off, but look, I can still swatch 3 times and the product is still there. Like, see how pigmented they are? And I've swatched like twice, and you know, oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, I can't wait. So I really want to play with Lick, which is this gold one right here, and also I wanted to incorporate maybe a little bit of the colorful shades. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. And also this pink. I am going to start off with Bitch. We're just gonna go for it, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. that is so pigmented, and there is no fallout in this eyeshadow palette, which is nice. So I'm gonna blow this color up because I want it to show. I know that Jeffree's eyeshadow palette, Androgyny and Beauty Killer, are like really good, but I didn't really purchase that one because I don't know, I just didn't. But I'm in love with the color story of this eyeshadow palette, and also the packaging is very fun, very pretty. So I'm going to intensify that a little bit more. What I'm going to do is to dive into the yellow a little bit. That's called Quench. Actually, I might use that as my inner corner highlight. So I'm going to try and use Splash and put that right straight in the crease. Woo! I'm gonna pop that right in the crease. And also in the outer V. Like, you know, bright colors like this are really hard to pull off, but this one is very pigmented and it definitely shows up. I really want to know if that yellow will pop because the swatch didn't really do justice. So I am going to go and pop a little bit of drizzle just to darken the outer V a little bit, because I want a little bit of like dimension. This is actually pretty. So now I am going to use this like somewhat flat brush and go into Submerge, which is that blue shade, and look how vibrant that is. And I am going to pop that all over the lid. Like, obviously if you were to use this kind of shade, you would put like a white base so it will show. At this point I'm actually quite happy with it. So I'm going to go back to Splash and I'm going to try and blend the top a little bit more. Pick up Drizzle once again. And I really want to use Lick. So I think I'm gonna pop a little bit of that all over the lid as well. I'll just use my finger because I want like that pop of gold. For the lower lash line, I think I am gonna go and use the Submerge and pop that on. Going to go and mix Bitch and Stroke to give a little bit of dimension. And then Submerge. For the inner corner highlight, I am going to go and use Patch first as our base. This one right here. And then I'm gonna go and use Quench, and I am going to use this small brush but I want that lick to pop, so I'm going to put a little bit of Filthy Rich as well, just a little bit on top so it's a bit bright. And I'm just quickly gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back and we're gonna do our lips. So I just pop on some lashes, and also I tight lined my eyes with this NYX shadow stick, and this one is in the shade Enchanting Jade. So this is just a nice, you know, like aqua green shade that will make the blues pop. And I also intensified the inner corner highlight as well. And for the lips today, we are going to apply the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick, and this one is in the shade Butt Naked, and this is a nice, very like nude peachy shade, which is a little bit too light for me, but we're going to darken that up with a little bit of the Wet n Wild lip liner in Willow. And I'm gonna go over that with the liner. It's a little bit too peachy for my liking, so I think I am going to pop a little bit of this shade right here called Kumquat. Very funky name. And I'm just gonna pat that around the outer parts. So that added a little bit of something into the look. I actually quite like how this makeup look turned out. So this is my final look. There might be a little bit of glare because I'm trying out this new thing where I put a light behind me just to illuminate the background. But yeah, so overall my thoughts on the Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette. It's actually a good palette. It's very pigmented. It doesn't have a lot of fallout. I love this top row right here. It's very pigmented, very blendable, and it just shows up really good. The metallics are amazing. You don't even need like a sticky base or a concealer to make these shimmers pop. So this is by far my favorite around this palette, but overall this is a nice palette to have. So it contains a lot of products, so I don't think I could get through this eyeshadow palette anytime soon. As for the lipstick, I like the fact that he's got a lot of lipstick color, though the formula is a little bit too drying for my lips. But one thing I could say though, it doesn't feel tight on the lips and it doesn't really emphasize like the cracks on my lips. It's just I'm not really a fan of liquid lipstick. But then packaging is cute, it's really good, it's very vibrant, and I know for a fact that his lipsticks are eye safe as well, so that's a plus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I will do more looks using this palette, maybe from like a everyday look or more of a glam look, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.